Hello there, crocheters, welcome to today's video. So today we're going to create a top, and as always we always start with a sketch so that you can know how the top is going to look like. So the bottom of it is just going to be a V like that, and then after the V you're going to do a little extension, and then when you do the extension you just go up a little bit, and then we do a little bit of a decrease here, and then we finish on like that. So this is going to be your front part, and then just a little bit of it is going to go on the side, but then if you like it to go until the back, you're going to do more of the extension. So you're going to start our top from down here going up. So I'll be using this yarn, it's called robin yarn, though it's really thin, so I'll have to use double strand so that I can achieve using it with a 4mm hook. So you can use any yarn with the recommended hook size. So what you're going to do, you're going to first make a slip knot. After making a slip knot, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So after chaining 3, you're going to turn your work and skip the first 2, and then on the last chain here you're going to make 3 stitches. So the first stitch you're going to make is a single crochet on that third chain. Just make sure you get it. I'm going to make a single crochet, and then on the same stitch a double crochet, and then a single crochet again. Like that. So in this whole project we're going to work on the lemon peel stitch. Lemon peel stitch usually alternating double crochet and single crochet. So after you've done the 3 stitches, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. So at the end of every row we'll be having a single crochet. So a single crochet will be at the end of every row, especially now that we will be increasing while going up like this. At the end of every row we'll be doing single crochet, so that it helps you keep track that you're increasing. So at the end of every row we'll also be doing an increase. So the way we do an increase is you do 2 stitches in the same stitch. So after you turn your work, you're going to do immediately where the single crochet was, you're going to do a single crochet first. As we said, at the very end will always be a single crochet when we're increasing, that is. So a single crochet first, and then a double crochet in the same stitch. And then after that, the next stitch where we had a double crochet, we do a single crochet. And then on the last stitch where we had a single crochet, we do a double and a single. So a double crochet and a single crochet, and then we just leave the other chain 2 alone, and then we chain 1 and turn. And as always, you always start with a single crochet. So on the next stitch you do a single crochet and a double crochet. At the same time do an increase on the same stitch. So after doing the double crochet on the next stitch, because it was a double, we do a single crochet. Where we have a single, we do a double crochet, and where we have a double, we do a single crochet. And then on the last stitch where there's a single crochet, you do a double crochet, and as always we end with a single crochet. So you do a double crochet and a single crochet in the same stitch, whereby we do an increase like that. As you can see, we've already started making the V. And then you chain 1 and turn your work. On the first stitch where there's a single crochet, we're going to do an increase. An increase, that is single crochet and a double crochet in the same stitch. And then on the next one we do single crochet and then you do a double crochet. Just make sure on the stitches that are in the middle, the ones that you're not increasing, the ones that are in the middle, on top of a double crochet you do a single crochet, and on top of a single crochet you do a double crochet. So a double crochet, you do a single crochet, and then a double crochet, and then a single crochet, and then on the last one where there's a single crochet you do an increase, which is a double crochet and a single crochet, chain one and turn. So that is going to be our pattern. You're going to do that until you get to your bust measurement minus 4, or let's say minus 3. Let me do minus 3 so that it doesn't go so much away from the side. So you're going to do your bust measurement minus 3. So half of your bust measurement minus 3. So half of my bust measurement is 17. So 17 minus 3 is 14. So I'm going to work this until I get to 14 inches. If yours is size large, you're going to do up to maybe 18 minus 3, you're going to do up to like 15 or 16 inches. If you're extra large, you're going to do like up to 17 or 18 inches. So I'm going to work mine until I get to 14 inches, which is half of my bust measurement minus 3. So after I get to 14 inches, that is when I'll do the extension. So just continue working as I told you. So at the end of it, you chain one, and then you do an increase. Single crochet, double crochet, and then you continue doing the rest. Just know the ones that are in the middle, to know that you're on track. On top of every double crochet, the double crochet is the one that is a little bit puffy, and then the single crochet is the one that looks small, and like as you can see, the double crochet is puffy, and then the single crochet, like it's a little bit smaller on the inside like this. So the double crochets are bumpy, so that's how you know you're on a double crochet. So just make sure every time you're on a double crochet, you're doing a single crochet, and every time you're on a single crochet, you're doing a double, like that. When you get to the end, you also increase. So the way you're increasing on the end is by starting with a double, so that you make sure you're always ending with a single. You're starting with a single, you're ending with a single, and then chain one. So I'm going to continue until I get to 14 inches. So when you get to 14 inches, you're going to cut your yarn. So let's see. So at 14 inches, so what you're going to do now, you're going to do the extensions. So to do the extensions, this will depend with how much coverage you want. So for me, I just want the top to get to my side, like just below the armpit to my side. And if you want it to cover until your back, you're going to add more inches. So for me, I'm just going to add until I get to 17 inches. If you want it to cover your back, you can go to up to 25 inches. So you can just measure and see how much coverage you want. So for me to get to 18 inches, I'm going to chain 10 on both sides. So to start with one side, because when you start by chaining like this, when you get to this side, it won't be equal. You start first by chaining on a new yarn. So you make a slip knot, and then you chain 10. Then after chaining 10, you're going to attach your yarn from the side that you had cut. You can work over this other yarn. So just the last stitch that you did, this was the last single crochet. You're going to start from that and do an increase. So that is a single crochet and double crochet here. So this is my chain right here. So I'm just going to go in with that and do my first single crochet. and then a double crochet in the same stitch, and then continue like that. So you're going to continue with your pattern the same way you are doing it until you get to this very end, and then you're going to chain 10 again. So I'm at the very end. I'm going to do the last single crochet, and then I chain 10. Like that. So you can measure from this end to this end so that you can see how long that will be for you. So for me, that is it's about 18 inches, 18.5. That will just be fine. So we're going to do rows of no decrease. We're going to work about 5 inches. So from the very tip to where we've gotten right now is 8 inches. So I'm going to add 5 inches of row with a no decrease, so that at least these rows are the ones that will be able to cover up the bust area, so that you don't see the bust area from the side. Because remember, this one was more or less than the bust, half of the bust measurement. So if you continue with this measurement, your bust from the side will be able to show your boob. So for you to be able to add some coverage for your boob area, you're going to do about 5 inches of no decrease. So how to do the rows with no decrease: chain 1 and turn. So we're going to start with single crochet, and then you do double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, like that. And then the last 2 single crochet, and so when you get to this point and you find that the next stitch is a double crochet and you already did a double crochet, just keep that one and start a single crochet so that it continues alternating. But then if according to your number of chains the next stitch is a double crochet, you can just continue on this one. But then if it's a single crochet, just keep that one and do the single crochet on the next one. It won't be a great deal. So continue now on the part of the top with a single crochet, double crochet, and you continue like that until you get to this very end, and then you work on this, and then I'll see you and show you how to do rows with a no increase or decrease. So when you get to this side, you're just going to continue, because my last one was double crochet. I'm just going to continue in here with single crochet and a double, so the last stitch for me is a double. So when you're working rows with no decrease, so after you've done the last no decrease or increase, after you've done the last stitch, just know that if the last stitch is a double, the stitch that will start on the next row is going to be a single crochet. If the last stitch is a single crochet, the stitch that will start on the next row will be a double crochet. It will be alternating like that. Like for me, because the last stitch here is a double crochet, when I chain one and turn, I'll start with a single crochet like that. So that is just it for working rows with no increase. You don't increase on any stitch. When you get to the very end, if you finish with a single crochet, you start with a double crochet like that. And just know areas where the stitch is small, you do a double on top of it. Area where the stitch is bumpy, you do a single crochet on top of it. Just know you're in the right track. So I'm going to continue until the height of this gets to 5 inches, and then I'll meet you when I get to 5 inches. So I did a couple of rows. This is 4 inches. You can do like 3 to 5 inches, just enough to do a little of coverage on the side of your boobs. So after you've done like about 3 to 5 inches, if it's as large, you're going to do up to even 6 or 7 inches. You're not going to do a little bit of decrease. You're just going to do about like 5 rows of decrease, just to bring a little bit of decrease up to somewhere here. So you're going to decrease in 6 stitches, so that means you're going to decrease 3 times. So after you've chained one, so right here we're supposed to do a single crochet. So you do single crochet on 2 stitches, so like that. So that is a single crochet decrease. Let me repeat that again. So on the 2 stitches, so this first and the second stitch, you insert your hook on the first one, pull up a loop, insert your hook on the second one, pull up a loop, and use that second loop to form a single crochet like that. And then we do a double crochet on the next one. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2, insert your hook again, pull through 2, and then pull through the last 2. So you decrease and form a double crochet, and then decrease to form a single crochet again. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and then use that to form a single crochet. That's another decrease. And then you're going to do the last one, the double crochet one, pull through 2, insert your hook again, pull through 2, pull through 3, like that. You've decreased the double crochet. I think I missed another one from here. That is why we had 3. It's supposed to be remaining 3 in the hook when you're doing the last pull through 3. So now I've decreased 8 stitches to 4 stitches. So after doing that decrease, I'm going to continue. So the next one is a single crochet, the next one is a double crochet. So I'm going to show you again how to decrease when I'm having 8 stitches remaining at the very end. So I did the last stitch, which was a double crochet, so I have 8 remaining. So I'm going to do the single crochet decrease, pull and then pull through all 2 like that, and then double crochet, pull through 2, and then again pull through 2, pull through 3, and then single crochet, pull up a loop, insert, pull up a loop, and then use this one to pull through 2, and then lastly double crochet, pull through 2, and again pull through 2, and then pull through 3 and chain 1. And then on the next row you're going to do a row of no decrease, and then the next one you do the decrease again, and then you do no decrease again. So because we finish with a double crochet, you start with a single crochet, and then you do a double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. Do a single crochet, double crochet, like that. So I'm just going to continue until the very end, and then I'm going to repeat a row of decrease again, the same thing I did on the first row of decrease, and then I do another row of no decrease. So I've done another row of decrease and another row of just no decrease. So mine has formed these holes, and this is where I'm going to attach my straps. So right now I'm going to do single crochet all around, single crochet all around. All around until I come back to this point. So I did single crochet all around. So when you get to right here where you started doing the normal rows, you are going to leave chain one to these spaces. But then for me I did not chain one, but still, because of the single crochets in between the rows, mine has spaces, so it won't be hard to just fix the straps while making them. So to make the straps, you're going to put the strap on this edge and on this very edge, the top edges. You're going to make the straps there. So you're going to chain 180. After chaining 180, you do single crochets down the chain, then you come and fix it here, and then you do the same on the other side. Do single crochets, then you come and do a slip stitch right there. So when you're done with that, you're just going to tie it to the back. So because usually it takes a long time, I'll just do the chains, then I'll show you how the top looks. Then after that, I'll continue with doing the single crochets down, and then I'll do the slip stitch. So let's see how this will turn out.